Hey, Cities Skylines II is here. What are we gonna do? A poop power plant. Yes, the mountains will do nicely. Sewage was changed in Cities Skylines II. Let's see if we can still have a city powered by its own poo. I'm gonna unlock all and get all the money, because all we're interested is building. In Cities Skylines 1, if you put up a sewage outlet that would just spew out, well, sewage, it would produce huge amounts of that. Majestic mountains, soon to be sullied a little. We have unlimited money, so first let's expand. And I'm going to use those mountains. Actually, I don't need to do a Poo Power Plant because we have wonderful rivers here. I could just put a dam over this, and we have a proper hydroelectric power plant. This looks like a good place. Actually, looks like a river used to flow here. Well, let's make a new one. Don't even need to modify the terrain. It's already perfect. Oh, and we could make this dam big. Is this going to be good enough? I think so, yes. We'll just let the poo flow down here. So we got our power plant. Now we need to get it some fuel. Actually, where am I going to get fresh water? There's a poo flow here. Let's expand the city so we can use the other river. We need a sewage outlet that will let things flow here. At least one. In Cities Skylines 1, if you created lots and lots of sewage outlets, you would get lots and lots of sewage. Here, I think it scales to the actual amount of sewage that is produced. So let's make one here, and you can actually expand it with extra settling tanks, which means it will use extra water to purify the sewage. But the extra water means more flow. More flow. Can I put an extra settling tank here and have the sewage flow right on top of it? Sure. It's stupid, but if it works, it's not stupid. But now we need a road to connect our lovely power plant here to somewhere it'll get its workers from. So let's get a basic road, connect it here, and just cut into the mountain. It's an ugly road, isn't it? Should make gentle curves and all that, but I just want to see if this actually works. Alright, and we're going to build our city here, very far from this stinky. There's this handy tool, a grid tool. You can just make a city grid here. Even with bridges. That's a bit too big. We got this. And let's make an extra industrial zone that's outside the city limits, so it doesn't pollute and all that. I think that's big enough to produce sufficient sewage. Now a power connection. Where's the power line? Down here. Well, the power from our plant has to go somewhere. Those towers are actually pretty tall, so I don't think it matters that they're going to be covered in poo. So just go straight here. Right, so we have a road connected and we have power connected. Do we? Yes. Now we need to get the sewage from somewhere. So let's connect our outlet to the road, because the roads have sewage, water and power lines integrated, which makes things much easier. Okay, this is good to go. I still need some employees in the power plant and some actual people to produce the sewage. I need to connect them to the road, so let's expand the city some more and connect yourselves to the industrial zone. I know it's not pretty, but what we really want to know is, does this actually work? Some basic services so the people can actually live here. A transformer that will take high voltage power from these lines that are already connected to our power plant and transform it into low voltage power that goes to the people. Well, technically I should put it closer to the habitation area. Some basic services like a clinic or two, or three, a crematorium, garbage incineration plant, some elementary schools and a high school. Fire. Oh, is this not connected? This is not connected. Let's fix the road. That's better. And some police. Here somewhere. Now, zones. Let's make this area industrial. Some offices here and there. A big office. Business. Business. A bit of each type of habitation. With a focus on low density housing because everybody likes that. Well, it is the best. Houses everywhere. More houses means more people, means more sewage. Yes, even on the Poo Mountains. That does it. What else do we need? Water. I was smart enough to use a different river, so we won't be drinking poo water. Some water intakes should do the trick. We got basic services, zoning, water, garbage disposal, everything, even a crematorium. Now, let's start. Speed it up and see new houses appear everywhere. Let's see if our sewage outlet is actually working. It isn't because... what? Oh, this is taking water damage. Well, it's not exactly water, but I guess it makes sense. Let's redo it without the lower one. Is it actually flowing or is it disappearing? Or is it just going under the map? No, I need it. I need it for my dam. Well, there seems to be some here, so I guess we'll see if the level increases or not. Poopdergast Dam is here. This is gonna take a little while to fill. Have a look at our lovely city. Yes, I know it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Well, I just need people to come here and poo a lot. Well, they're already using 41% of my capacity. Forest fires, where? We don't care. It's past the river. There's nothing that can happen to us, I think. I don't think stacking lots of outlets will actually increase the total amount of sewage we generate. We could test that. Just stack lots of them everywhere, right? Yeah, I don't think it's going any faster. Although there are some pools being created over here. Let's give our reservoir some time to fill up. Now, is the dam actually working? No. 0% efficiency because it's low water depth. Traffic jams. Well, yeah, only did make one street connecting to the main thingy. Why are you building your houses next to the incinerator plant? Oh, the people are very happy for some reason. Why are you so very happy here? We can see my reservoir from orbit almost. Now, it looks better from here. Is the plant actually going to operate on this? Alright, just a bit longer and we'll have enough to start operating the plant, I think. Our lovely greenish-brown lake. For some reason, nobody wants to use nicely set up residential areas here. Everybody just settled on the mountain road. I suppose it makes sense, it's a better view. Okay, so if you zoom enough, you can actually see what's going on. And the water, well, water is maybe a big word, but it's going through, but I'm not getting any power from it. Strange. What if I turn it off? And turn it back on. 80% efficiency. Just for a moment. Huh, maybe the game detects its sewage. What if I make a second dam a bit lower and then delete this one? Will it count as a river then, if it's further away? Because this is clearly not working, even though it kinda should. Right, so a big moment. We're going to delete this dam unless it started working. Oh, it really does look like there's enough of it. Nope. Alright. Apparently someone doesn't want us getting power from poo. Let's demolish this. Yes. And all this sewage should now flow down. Yes, a poo tsunami. There it goes. No, it's gonna overflow. No! God damn it. It's going over the dam. But at least we have enough, surely. Does it just not count as water? See, it's going over the top. Surely that's enough depth. Now, see, it looks blue from here. At least it's going to fertilize the forest a bit. If we turn it off. And back on again. 70% efficiency. No, it's not working. Well, that's a disappointment. But I'm going to figure it out. Alright, as you can see, I played with the concept a bit more. In the city of Shaftesbury. And the city is nothing impressive. I only built it so that it can produce poo. Actually, lacking electricity. But let's focus on the power plants. I made a really big one here. And even filled it up fully. What if I turn on the outlet again? Will it work? It does not. The poo is leaking, but we're not getting any power out of it, as you can see. However, I built a second one on the island here. Well, we have a bit of leakage to the side, but this one is actually producing power. See, I have almost 20,000 citizens, and their sewage flows into this small reservoir. It's going out here, flowing, well, onto the island, which is not the plan, and to the sea. But it's an island specifically for this. And we are actually making power. Only 1% efficiency, low, well, water depth. Maybe because there's not much water in the sewage. Wait a minute, it's raining. Is it only working because it's raining? That will be something. And we're making 900 kilowatts. How much is that? It's not much. Let's have a look at the energy requirement of our city. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Info and electricity. We are consuming 108 megawatts. We can't actually import enough because I didn't make enough connections. We're making almost 4 megawatts at our garbage burning plant, and the sewage plant gives us almost 1 megawatt, which is less than 1% of the electricity we need. Also, do not forget the operation costs. This power plant costs me 100,000 monies per month to run, which makes 1 megawatt cost 100,000. Now, if I were to build a nuclear power plant, 100,000 would get me 75 megawatts, which is 75 times more. This is a terrible deal. Sadly, Poo Power Plant don't work anymore. So what's left to do? How about we launch a poo tsunami on this unsuspecting city? Well, I do have a reservoir here. Let's make sure to guide it properly. Make a bit of a funnel towards the city. Is it enough to destroy the city? No, it's not a proper poo volcano. I didn't give it enough time to fill up. But let's try this natural disaster. Let's go into the underground with our bulldozer and destroy the sewage pipes. And there it is. We have unleashed the poo. I could have collected more, but let's see what it does to the city. Seriously, probably not much. Let's watch the cars. It's flowing really slowly. It must be very dense, viscous. The cars are just going through it. Those people have no fear. That was a motorbike. Those are some really good cars. Well, I guess I should have built a volcano in the middle of town, because this is nothing to our cars. They don't care, do they? Not one bit. Is that someone's house? They're just chilling. Happiness level 4 out of 5. Wealthy. Also very stoic. The McCoy family decided to just stay home, rather than wade through all of this. It went blue. Did it purify itself on the snow?
Tato, nie chcę się bawić, że to też będę potonywał albo walczył.
Alright, what if we get rid of all the outlets, just put one in the middle of town? I played this and they became happier because it's gonna unclog the pipes. Oh, it's immediately freezing, so essentially we're making a skating rink here. Is there going to be any reaction from the populace? Just happily walking along. Alright, so here's the verdict. Poo Power Plant don't work anymore. Maybe you should just build a nice proper city with a real hydroelectric power plant, maybe some nuclear ones. It's so nice and relaxing to build a city, so maybe I should do more of that. Do let me know what you think. For now, that's that, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.